Arizona has 12 20-person inmate crews who serve as wildland firefighters across the state. Prisoners can join these crews while they are serving time, and if successful, graduate out and continue it as a career that can change their lives forever.
I'd never even heard of wildland firefighting before.
I didn't know if I'd be able to do it at first.
I'm just giving it back. Somebody gave that to me too.
They don't see our past. They know where we come from, but they don't see our past.
In Peoples Valley, about 2 hours northwest of Phoenix, a crew of wildland firefighters are working to cut down vegetation ahead of what could be a busy fire season. But they didn't start their firefighting career like others.
I was out breaking the law and ended up going to prison, landed on Lewis Complex in Buckeye.
Stephen Cranford and Stephen Morrow both served time in prison for low-level offenses, but they had a choice: serve time or serve the public.
I literally just walked up to some of the guys that were on the fire crew, asked them what it was about, and every one of them said the exact same thing: it'll change your life. It's brutally hard, it's incredibly intense, but if you can get through it, then your life will be changed.
Through a partnership with the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management and the Arizona Department of Corrections, prison inmates can apply to be part of a wildland firefighting crew.
You come out of that program with you're pretty much a changed person.
Cranford and Morrow graduated out of the Lewis prison fire crew and are now working full-time with the Peoples Valley Fire Department.
I was in for about 6 months before I got on the crew, and then for the next 4 years I was on the crew.
For Cranford, serving a 3-year sentence, he says the crew changed his life.
And then the day that, the officers came over to interview for that job, it was like a switch flipped. When they told me that on paper, I was perfect for the job. It was an instant change for me.
And this is very hard work. These men and women are out here cutting down vegetation that really could spark a fire at any point. They're out here 5 days a week for 10 hours a day, cutting down 70,000 acres worth of fuel. And they even could be deployed at any point, anywhere across the country if a fire sparks. And the man who helped them get to where they're at now knows exactly where they came from.
And I was a drug dealer at the time.
James Robbins is a battalion chief with the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management. He too served time in prison.
I ended up in Winslow, and they had a fire crew.
He joined in on a wildland crew as a felon, then graduated out and became a crew boss.
I'm just giving it back. Somebody gave that to me too.
The things that he taught everybody continues to get passed down and passed down and passed down, and always will.
These men and women take pride in how far they've come. They say they're grateful for their second chance.
There is nothing in this world that could make me mess this up.
Now, this program is not available to inmates who commit violent or sex-related crimes. It's only for people with low-level offenses. The success rate once people get out of this program is high. They can go on to be a part of a hotshot crew or even work for the Forest Service. I'm Holly Bach for Arizona's Family.